What up? It's your boy, the Bearded Padawan. Mom's got coupons for Bed Bath & Beyond, so naturally that means I'm about to go to Mansfield and get Applebee's. Not but really, kind of a last minute trip planned. Didn't have time to really charge my iPod because I'm lazy for once. So, not going to be out filming this trip today. But you know my usual spots based off of my last Mansfield haul, so probably Hot Topic in the mall, Toys R Us, a GameStop, Target, maybe a Walmart, stuff like that. So, zero expectations, but you know when I do that, I usually come away with something pretty sweet. So, we'll see you in a couple hours when I get back, and if I have anything, this video will go somewhere. And I am officially home from my venture out today with my mom. Applebee's was phenomenal. Got the Fiesta Lime Chicken as always. Today had its ups and downs. But I'm happy to announce that the ups outweighed the downs. So I went to the Ontario Mall, and as you know, they have 3 places to check out in there. Hot Topic, GameStop, and Go Calendars. Hot Topic, just like any other Hot Topic, like the ones at Columbus that I go to. GameStop, same old, same old. The Go Calendars there isn't that great since it just opened, but apparently, at the end of each seasonal, period, they have a 50% off sale. So normally their Black Series figures were like $26, $27, and I'm not about to pay that. But thanks to 50% off, I got the last Black Series figure that they had, which also happened to be a very hard to find one. I managed to pick up the Black Series figure of Lando Calrissian. Extremely excited on this because it was like $13, which is really great. The detailing on his outfit looks great. His little cape. He's got, his blaster rifle, his little comm piece that he would speak into. You can get a better look at it right there. Not going to bother unboxing this right now for the camera, just because I've got some other stuff to do. But really excited. Other than that, Go Calendars came in clutch with that. Extremely excited to add that to the collection. So I went to Toys R Us because the last time I had gone there, they had pretty much all the new Lego sets for The Last Jedi and stuff set out. I don't know if they sold out or simply pulled them from the shelves, but they had nothing. Just as bad as the Toys R Us down at Polaris that Josh and I went to, they just had zilch. And maybe they just haven't restocked from, Christmas and New Year's, but that's unlikely because they had pretty much everything else there, so I think they just pulled them from the shelves for some reason. However, went to Target, and they had just stocked in, the new shipments of stuff they got in, which included most of the new sets, and they had one set of the Defense of Crait from The Last Jedi. They had, the new Microfighters set out, the Sand Speeder that I had picked up a while ago early. They had one of these set out, and they still had a couple of First Wave Last Jedi sets in stock from Christmas, but other than that, things were cleaned out. From what I understand, this is all they were going to get for a little while, just because, the first month or so after New Year's is very slow for getting stuff in and restocking unless you buy it online. So I'm excited I picked this up, so I'm going to go ahead and crack it open and build it, and I'll come right back here to do a little review on it. And we'll see how long it takes me to build, because it's only 746 pieces. A lot less intricate than the First Order Heavy Scout Walker, which has, moving legs. So we'll see how long this takes. It looks like a really sweet build with really sweet figures, so we'll see you right back here in probably 3-4 hours once my slow brain finally puts this together. So I finished the set. As you can see, I had my phone here with a timer, and I literally finished this in under an hour and a half. Probably would have been less had I not stopped to answer some texts, get something to drink, but yeah, as you can see, we've got over here a resistance trooper and the admiral, which, spoiler if you've seen the movie, he's the guy that gets up and walks out while everyone's in the trenches, and he's looking and spots the walkers coming. His name's on the box, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to say it. This is a very small setup for a Crait base, but it's actually really cool. You've got this tower that detaches, plenty of space for figures to stand, looks really cool, places to hold blaster bolts that shoot out of this turret, places for blasters and tools. You've got this stand thing here for figures to stand on, and you can see it represents like the little ladder that they climb out of. It's got a really cool little stud shooter cannon with a nice handle, plenty of studs with it. This swivels, and you can see it's a rotating cannon for someone to sit in, and you can put a flick fire missile in this. So, you know, for the first, and this connects back to it, this is a really nice first little half of the set. We get 2 snow troopers, which a lot of people like hated on, the fact that they had snow troopers on a salt planet. But you know, I would assume that their gear tactically would handle a salt planet like Crait with all the salt fumes and stuff the same as they would handle being on a snow planet. We've got Captain Podameron here. His figure is a little bit different in this set because his hairpiece has the headsets already on that they're wearing when they ride in the ski speeders, and he does have an alternate face. Really great figure. The biggest thing between these two pieces throughout the whole set is the figures, because 2 of these especially are exclusive to this set. Main part of this set is the ski speeder itself, which, as you can see when I picked it up, this thing just naturally drops down, which is a really sick play feature. Really feels like you know, the rusty old ski speeders that they use in this movie. And you can see just from the stickers on this, they make it look very rustic and old. It's got 2 flick fire missiles out here. The cockpit is really great. I definitely think this is probably one of the better scaled vehicles for minifigures. I probably haven't liked one scaled like this as much since the Rogue One edition of the ATST came out. But you know, this is one of the more expensive sets in the second wave, but I definitely think it's worth it because of the play features on this, the scale likeness of it, the figures you get, and overall it's a really sick set, and I'm really excited to have this in the collection. So that is it for this week. I do have quite a few packages coming in the mail. Some of them should be arriving in time for the next installment. I'll probably do unboxings of those. Some items, they get here when they get here. Over the course of the rest of January, I've got some really cool unboxings to show you. February, a couple of different things for the band. We might even see a couple more episodes of Munch On because there are plenty of places to eat. I'm always hungry, and I am always the Bearded Padawan. We'll see you right back here next week.